Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man, hope everybody's having a great Friday. It's Friday. Another video. Another video. Alright, man, what's going on? Alright, man, so it seems like things just keep dropping. I said things was dropping because it's been a long week, man, as y'all know. My everything had surgery this week and she's doing better now. So I'm uber excited about that. But it's been a long week because we went through that process. Now we're here. So I really just, I started my new workout regimen. So I'm up at 4:45 every morning to hit the gym before all that good stuff, right? So I really just want to crash out for the night, right? And then this just dropped. So apparently the Los Angeles Lakers have officially interviewed Mark Jackson. That's why I want to get the head coaching position for the Los Angeles Lakers. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's who I want. Why? Because and they also, and I'm gonna talk about it too. They also interviewed Stotts, the former Portland Trailblazer head coach, if I'm not mistaken. They have interviewed him too. But I want Mark Jackson because I think Mark Jackson don't get the credit he deserves for formulating and putting together that Golden State Warrior team. So I just think that he's a voice that's respected in that locker room. I think he's a person that commands something in that locker room. And if I'm the Los Angeles Lakers and you just had an interview with Mark Jackson and Mark Jackson got between the Sacramento Kings and Los Angeles Lakers, and if I'm the Lakers, I'm like, are you interested in the job? He said, yeah. If we offer you a job, are you ready to work now? He said, you got it. Don't let him breathe. Did you offer him the job yet? You interviewed him. Stop acting like. See, again, you don't. And for lack of better, you don't pussyfoot around with this. All right, you look at it and you go, yeah, Mark Jackson. Here you go. Interview, yes. You like it? Yeah. Would you like the job? Yes. Here you go. Don't play around with this. Sitting around trying to. We want to do an extensive search. Yeah, no. That's the guy. That's the guy that I want to have that job. Because I think that, for one, he is the type of player, he's the type of coach that can command the locker room. You need someone that can command the locker room. Someone that can get up in somebody's butt. Someone that knows about putting a team together. Someone that's respected. I'm not taking nothing away from, what's the guy? Terry Stotts. Stotts joined the Lakers search process as a candidate with a history of playoff consistency, often offensive creativity, and ability to build a relationship with his star player. Before his dismissal in 20, Stotts has reached the Western Conference playoff in his final 8 consecutive seasons on the job, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Nothing against him. Quite sure. But for this team, for this locker room, you ask Mark Jackson to be one of a part of the team, and you give him a 5-year deal. Don't play around with this. Don't play around with this. If he wants the job, you give it to him now. Before he gets to the elevator, I don't even know where they're doing the interview at, but before he gets to the elevator, before he sit down, what are we talking about here? Don't even ask a question. Tell me, this is how this interview should have went. Mark, welcome to the interview for the Los Angeles Lakers. Do you want the job? Yes, it's yours. Let's get on. We could have had a press conference over by now if it was me. See, I think teams get too caught up in this. For the Lakers, for one, I think he brings credit. He simmered down a firestorm right now. You bring him in there, and he kind of quiets a lot down, right? Now you got some type of progress because the preseason was awful. The regular season was awful. The off season has been awful. Can we get some positive? Offer that man the job before he sneezes. Offer him the job. You say, do you want the job? Here's a 5-year contract. Write your number. And give him the job. Let's get up out of here. Get that taken care of so you can start building. Because you ain't got time to play. You got a whole lot of wants and a little bit of assets. So you need to be working with your new head coach to figure out how you're going to make this thing work. This guy should have the job already. I don't understand what we're talking about here. This is not a sit down and play around and shoo and foo round with it. You get a man the job now. And if you boy, you let something come out and say, well, Phil Jackson didn't feel that Mark Jackson was right. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose my mind if that's the case. I'm letting you know right now. I'm letting you know I don't know no other. Who else you gonna get for this job? Who else are you gonna get for this job? I like Stouts. Stouts is cool, but I don't think he fit for this job. Sometimes you gotta realize where you at. You need a no-nonsense person to handle not only the Lakers, but LA. Somebody that can snap players back into work mode. Because what's happened a lot of times is it's easy. It's like Miami Heat. You see how Miami Heat culture is? It has to be that way in Miami. It has to be. You need a Jimmy Butler. You need a PJ Tucker, which I still don't know why Milwaukee let him go. But you need them guys. You need a Adonis House. Someone that say outside is beautiful. Outside is Miami. It's South Beach. It's pretty. All of that. But that team, you need people on that team. They're going to say, bring that shit in and let's get to work. And that's what they're doing in Miami. That's why that culture has to be like that. In LA, the same thing. Hollywood. Superstar. That. Like it down by 30. What they call that shit now? Crypto.com arena filled with celebrities. You need someone in there to say, snap in and focus. Because that's hard to do. That's hard to do when you ain't got that leadership on your team. I think Kobe to get as much credit we give Kobe for everything else, we don't give Kobe the credit he deserves for his ability to remain focused in a very distractful environment. And I said the same thing about Dwayne in Miami and Shaq when he was in LA. Shaq. But a lot of these guys ain't built for that. So you need a coach that's gonna set that standard. And I think Mark Jackson is that guy. Much as I don't blame Frank Vogel for nothing that happened besides some of those stupid rotations. But I don't blame Frank Vogel for nothing that happened this year, all right? But I don't think he was the right coach for that environment, for that job, for that position, for that. Like, I don't think he didn't walk into a locker room and say, hey, this is what we doing. Hey, shut up. This is what we doing. This is how we're going to do. You're going to be here on time. This is my team. You get in line. He can't say that. But Mark Jackson can, though. Oh, man. We still talking? I'm saying, have they made the announcement yet? No? The announcement they made yet? Get this man the job. Give this man the damn job. Don't play with the opportunity. It's a saying that an OG told me a long time ago. He said, keep playing. He said, stop playing with it for show, trying to get some more. You're going to end up with a no. Now, you can fill that in how you want to. But Los Angeles Lakers, Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Buss, Kurt Rambis, Lemon Rampant, Puppy Rambis. I don't give a damn who you is. Get this man a job and let's get this over with. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, you got to be great, man.